Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is December 29th, Sunday, December 29th, 2024. So, there's 2 days left of the year 2024. My last video was like a day and 22 hours ago. I just checked. I did not post yesterday. So that feels so good. It's so warm. Okay, so I feel really I feel more relaxed now. More, I don't know, like my nose has been like stuffy but like runny for like a day and a half, literally. So I have like tissues on deck. Hold on, let me get this. 1 second. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. So that's that. Alright, I'm gonna start pulling some cards. And see what comes out. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking like today's like Friday or something. It's Sunday though. Tomorrow's gonna be Monday. We got beauty. Somebody can think you're beautiful, or you emulate some sort of beauty, whether it's like from your heart, appearance, your mind, your mannerisms. All right, either this is how you're perceiving the world, or this is how people, I'm hearing, of the world are perceiving you as. So I feel like there could be people around you that they're not entirely, because I wanted to say of the world. So let me see. So you got people around you that it's not like they're non-believers, right, of God, because I feel like these are people that have like their own struggles and their own challenges and battles, and they're still fighting with God. I'll just say that. All right. So you have people that are of the world, and it's not, okay, that's what I want to say. It's not like they're like pro the devil or anything like that. It's not that. It's just they still have trouble with their relationship with God. You know, I feel like there are people that they want to believe. There are people around you that want to believe in something so bad, right? Something that it gives them hope, something that helps them align themselves, something to look forward to, like faith, you know. A lot of the times that's why people are lost, right? Sometimes people are lost because they're looking for something, right? And I feel like for some of you, there's like pressure right here, okay? And my nose is like stuffy, but like it also starts to run. That's why I'm like drinking tea as well. So like, but you have people around you, you know, like they want to believe, right? They're just struggling with that aspect, that part of themselves, right? For whatever reason, I'm not gonna get into that. That's not, but so it's not like they're pro the devil, right? They're not really. Like, they know there's some evil that they may not know or understand the extent of it or the depths of it, but they are aware that there is an evil, and because there is an evil, they want to believe in a higher power, a good, right? And I feel like for some people, some of those people, you collective, you're helping them, I don't want to say believe, because that sounds like super cliche, but you're helping some people around you, whether you know it or not, whether you're aware of not, you're helping them, like, have a little bit more faith, have a little bit more love, a little bit more compassion, patience. Maybe where at one point they couldn't see beauty in the world, it was like black and bleak and gray and dull. Maybe they're starting to realize, wow, that's a beautiful flower. Wow, that's cool. Wow, that's, it's like you're just now, your influence, right? It's kind of like shaking things up in people, and it's kind of like helping people believing something, and whether they know it or not, it's the very thing that almost all lost souls. Oh my gosh. It's the very thing, whether they know it or not, alright? It's the very thing that almost all lost souls, I swear I was gonna cough again. Almost all lost souls are searching for. So, alright. So I don't know if they're like a lost, or if they're just like in the process of finding themselves, or whatever this is, but so that's that. Like when I put my head like this, like my nose is fine, but when I go like that, it's like I want to blow my nose, but like nothing comes out, and it's just so like a high priestess of earth, reverse. They could be a karmic air sign. Oh my gosh, no. A karmic earth sign. This earth sign could have air placements in their chart, but there's a karmic earth sign around you, or someone who is very greedy, insecure, jealous, obsessive, materialistic. For some of you, this could be somebody who is a gold digger. They only care about money, like if a guy or a girl, it doesn't matter, goes up to them, hey, can I take you on a date? Okay, you got money? You got a 401k? You got this? You got that? Because if not, you're wasting my time. Whether this is a man or a woman, right? This is somebody who money is very important to them. Like, and I'm not saying money is not important. It is, obviously, especially in this realm. It is very important. But too much of something, right? When you care more about how you can make a dollar versus will this dollar impact my fellow man or woman that I truly care about in a negative way? And if it does, then I won't accept it. If it doesn't, then I will accept it. But this is somebody who does it negatively impact my fellow man or woman in a negative way that I care about? It does. I don't care. It's money in my pocket. That's this person. All right. So it could be a karmic earth sign. It could be any karmic sign, but with a high priestess of earth. This is somebody who is a karmic earth sign, a feminine, a negative karmic feminine earth sign. Oh my god, man, this is going to be a tough reading to get through. I can already tell. There was something else too. I heard it. Oh yeah. With the high priestess of earth in reverse, this person doesn't exactly know why they're losing things. Things as in materials. They could be losing their car, their home. They could be losing money. They could be losing a job. They could be losing clothes. Or like they have to give up clothes, or like they have to donate clothes, or like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but it could have been like an animal or something, like if a rat pooped on their clothes, they have to throw those clothes out because that's like contaminated now. You don't know what that rat's been eating, where it's been. Now they gotta throw those clothes out. Or if like moths were eating up their clothes in a closet, they gotta throw those out because of like holes from the moths or something. There's something about their clothes that they too have to give up. And for there's one of the reasons why is because an animal could have gotten like in it, or like a stray animal could have had babies on a pile of someone's clothes, good clothes, and now they have to like kind of get rid of those clothes, right? Like if a cat or like a dog gave birth on a pile of clothes, because to the animal it's a nice, comfy, cozy, safe place to give birth, right? I'm giving my babies, I'm giving birth, right? But to the human, like, oh my god, those are my luxury, unlimited, vintage, blah 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 blah, whatever, right? Or my good clothes, whatever. All right, so there's something there about like animals either defecating or giving birth on some clothes, and the clothes that the person that they belong to, they have to give those up. So that's something that person is losing, whoever this person is, or like, yeah, they're losing clothes or something like that. I don't know, that's there, which is very odd. Like, I mean, I guess it makes sense if you have pets, right? Because you can't really, especially cats, right? Cats are like notorious for like finding a good spot to give birth at, right? Oh man, I drank it too fast. I'm gonna have to get some more at some point, but not right now. Damn, I should have like waited. Whatever. Okay, so that's that, right? And they could be wondering like, why? Tell me why I had to throw out blah, 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 blah. Tell me why my car. Tell me why my home. Tell me why my apartment. Tell me why my house. Tell me why my money. Tell me why my shoes. Tell me why whatever, 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 right? There's something going on with their materials, and they don't know, like, what the heck is going on, right? So that's that. It's, this person, this, it's, for some of you, it is a woman, a karmic woman who's heavily influenced by the elements of Earth, which would be Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. So that would be like their main sign, but that does not negate the fact that they could have other placements. Because I slipped up by saying air, so I mean they could have air in their charts, or this could be like an air sign not knowing why they're losing materials. So you would just have to take that how that resonates, really. For some of you, this could be an air sign, not knowing why they're losing materials, like tangible things, right? If this is somebody that doesn't really care about stepping on their fellow man, their relationships, right, the things like that, like, doesn't really matter to them. But you got to tell me why I just lost this 10K necklace. You got to tell me why, like, my pet just gave birth in my pile of, like, amazing, like, that's what they care about most. All right. High priestess of water, upright. You could be a high priestess of water. Why? Nothing else is coming after that. Or you could like intuitively know why this is happening to said person. If you're not an earth sign or a water sign, this is somebody who, whether you're an earth sign or a water sign, right? This person could be an earth sign, you could be a water sign, or you could be any other sign, right? But you, collective, could intuitively know why this person is losing things, materials, right? Things that you can touch, feel, hold in your hands. You could like intuitively know why this is happening. But I'm hearing someone, what are you gonna do about it? There's nothing. You don't need to do anything about it. Just because you know something doesn't mean you need to like speak on it. Meditation reverse, yeah. This person could benefit from meditating, but this is probably why. There's something about they can't focus, they can't concentrate, they can't sit still, they can't be alone, they can't be by themselves, there's no peace around this person. with this person, to this person, because of this person. This person could also incite a lot of chaos and disarray as well. And that has to do a lot of the fact that within them, there's a lot of chaos and disarray. So because of that, they tend to bug out. Right? So it's this person. This person, you know what? I'm getting like, let me just keep going. Because I am getting a particular sign, but like I don't want to like, you know, this person, they have I thought I saw a butterfly. Yeah, this person could be like stagnating themselves from I want to say maturing and turning into like a butterfly. They're like stuck and stagnant and like a version of themselves that not only is it not needed, but at this point in life in general, it's like, come on, you still XYZ? Like, at what point do you stop XYZ, you know? So this person, they're like stagnating themselves, right? And a lot of it has to do because they care more about materials, right? Like how many cars they can have, how much things they can have versus the spiritual, the emotional, the mental, right? Like, yeah, you have a big ass house and you have like 3 cars, but you're still hooting and hollering like you're in high school. Like, at what point do you stop that? Just because you have all those materials does not negate the fact that you are still like an immature grown ass person, you know? So because of that, I feel like that's one of the reasons why they're all the things that you earned and gained materially, you're losing it because you're not growing. Just as you want your materials to grow, you should also grow yourself. Like you're growing your environment, but you're not watering yourself. You're not growing yourself. That's, you know, and it does have an impact. Who you are on the inside, how you think about yourself, how you love yourself, how you look at yourself, right? It has an impact. And if you're not careful, it will affect your environment on the outside. And I feel like that's what's happening. And a lot of it has to do because this person, they focused more on growing their materials than their soul, having a connection with. This is somebody, like, all right, let me put this as an example again. They could have a big ass house and like 3 cars, but they are still a lost soul. That is where their priorities are, in the earthly realm. And that is why they are losing these things, right? So this is not somebody who they're looking for, like I said, all lost souls, whether they know it or not, are looking for the same exact thing, okay? And this person is a lost soul. Not only do they not have what they're looking for, but for some reason it's getting hard for them to achieve it. Meanwhile, on your end, collective, you have it. You're fine. You found the beauty in life. You've achieved peace. You've attained love, compassion, kindness, growth, wisdom, blah, 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 right? You got it all, right? So now, because you've focused on the inside first, the materials will follow. But this person did the materials first. And now it's kind of like, now what? Now what? And God's like, what work? What do you mean? You didn't do anything. You just worked on your materials. You're still hooting and hollering like you're in middle school, like you're in high school, like, you know. But the thing is, what I'm curious about is why this person is popping up in your energy. I want to know why they feel relevant to pop up in my reading like this. Because who called for you? Because I didn't send for you. You know? Like, why? This person is chaotic. There's no peace within them. The moon reversed. They don't fucking know, man. Yeah, self-worth reversed. The moon reversed. This person has like no sense of love, self-worth, and they're just lost and confused, and they don't know why. With the moon reverse, I swear this is a woman. We got 2. I almost said 3 only because of the black cat. because whenever I see cats, especially like in tarot or oracle cards, I equate that to like feminine prowess, feminine power, you know, feminine, that feline, you know, and like I feel like cats are more for like the divine feminine power, and then dogs are like that loyal, vicious protector kind of energy. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. There's a commercial for breakfast, and now there's a commercial for working out by Jane Fonda. I love Jane Fonda. I think she is so adorable. And she's so funny too. There's actually a song. That's right. Jane Fonda by Mikey Avalon, and I haven't heard that in forever. Let me look up the lyrics. So the song is called Jane Fonda by Mikey Avalon. Wow, talk about a blast from the past. Holy cannoli. Let me see. Let me look at the lyrics of that song. So this could be somebody from your past. Boom, 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 boom. There's something about... I had a baby named Jay. She could shake that thing. I remember, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get your booty on the dance floor. Work it out. Shake a little, mama. Let me see you do the Jane Fonda, right? Because she did that workout stuff. 5, 6, 7 out. If you don't know, let me show you how to work it out. Work it, little mama. I know you want to do the Jane Fonda. Wow. This is actually a really... I'm not reading these lyrics. That is so crazy. You never really know what a song is about until you listen or read the lyrics. This song is so perverted and like not good. It's so catchy though. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I will dance to this song because it's like mad catchy and like it's cool, but it's not a good song. Yeah, this is not one of those songs that you play around children. So this could be somebody from your past that is like, for some of you, this is like a woman that is overly sexual. For some of you, this is a man that's overly sexual, but I feel like for some of you, this is like an earth sign, a karmic earth sign that's overly sexual. That song, it's called Jane Fonda by Mikey Avalon. It's perverted. It's super catchy, boom, 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 right? But you got to be careful, like, who's around when you're playing that song. It's very perverted, right? So this could be somebody from your past that is very sexual. They have low self-esteem, low self-worth. They don't really understand the concept of self-love. They don't know why they're not at peace. They don't have like an inkling or an idea of why they're so lost, why they're so sad, why they're so confused, right? This is somebody who feels like if they grew their materials first, there's something about feeling safe, right? Because I was actually watching this show, right? The show is called Love Between Fairy and Devil. It's Mandarin, right? But it's got English subtitles. It's so good. It's on Netflix, right? And this girl, Jiliel, that's her name. I love her name. Her name is Jiliel. And she was talking to the black dragon. Well, he's an actual black dragon. But his name is Shang-Chi. And she was talking to him. And basically they have feelings for each other. Blah, 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 blah. They love each other. But they don't really know it yet. It's like a blooming love. But she's telling him how she wants to have riches and golds and this and that. And only then will she feel safe. That love and feelings, that's not something that she cares for. Because that's not going to make her feel safe. This is that. This is somebody who felt like working on their materials and growing and houses and cars and jewelry and clothes, whatever. That would make them feel safe. Right? But here's the kicker. Because if you felt so safe, why do you still feel so lost? Because if you felt so lost, like, you wouldn't be wondering why, right? And that's a problem. This is this person, right? They're wondering, I got the house, I got the job, the cars, the finances, but they're still crying at night and wondering why they feel so lost, and they don't know why, and they have no idea. There's something about their if this is a woman, right? This woman could be wondering, what is it about her that, like, she's, I don't know, it's like she doesn't feel like a lady. She's a woman, right? But this is a woman who doesn't feel like she's a lady, or doesn't know why men don't see her as a lady, and it's very sad, and it's because she's overly sexual. That's why, right? She's not, right? Hold on. One second. Okay, I'm back. All right. All right, let me move on, right? So that's that. So I'm going to move that. Oh, man, I should have gotten some tea while I was on that. Darn it. I'm going to have to get back to that soon. So next time I will make my tea. Oh, you know what? I left my snacks too. Success reverses on the bottom of the deck. Whatever this person is trying to attain, I feel like in life, they're failing at it, or they feel like they're failing at it. I keep getting this thing about they just, and I don't want to choose this choice of words, but they kind of suck at being a woman. That's how they feel, right? Or they're just like, why can't they be a lady? This is obviously a woman. Is a woman, right? But there's something about like femininity, like I don't know, they could not be good at hygiene, or being poised, or having ladylike manners, or what is it, like, very, what I'm getting, how there's this clip of Cardi B when she was like on that show and she decided to take etiquette classes, right? It's kind of like that, right? They could actually go as far as taking classes or watching videos on how to be more demure, how to be more ladylike, how to be more poised, right? Something like that. But that's what I'm getting. Yeah, it was like a clip when Cardi B and like this was like old, right? And like it was like her and her friend on like that one show. I think it was like Love and Hip Hop, or was it that show? But she did like an etiquette class. It was so funny, but she was obviously like way too hood for the classes, and but it's kind of like that, I don't know. It's like they want to be softer, My nose is clearing up. Forbidden reversed on the bottom, or not on the bottom. It just came out. Forbidden reverse. Conclusion reverse on the bottom of the deck. So you have access, information, knowledge. I can't tell you how many times I've picked this up, right? This weird story about a woman who doesn't know how to be a woman and has like some sort of like, she feels some type of way against the women, the divine women in the collective, right? Because they're divine feminines. Hello, you're the epitome of a woman. And And these are just women that's like, oh, how come she gets all the attention? How come she is this? How come that? And it's just like, did you shower today? Did you brush your teeth? Did you floss? Did you drink water? Right? It's just that. This is what I'm getting. And the reason why I got that is because Forbidden Reverse, like, the knowledge, the basic knowledge of being a woman, how to be a lady, how to be poise and manners and etiquette, but you know that knowledge, you have access to that, right? And Conclusion Reverse, this person, like, it's a woman who doesn't know how to be a woman. And that's why she's popping up in this reading now. Because she's comparing herself to you, Divine Feminines. This Karmic Feminine is comparing herself to Divine Feminines, like, how and that's, she's having trouble with, like, just being a woman. This is a woman, right? But she's questioning, how can she be more softer? How can she be more ladylike, right? Like, in that one clip where Cardi B wanted to have more, like, proper manners and etiquette and blah, 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 right? It's like, this woman is like, how too can she be that way? How too can she gain that knowledge? How too can she make it look natural and flowing, right? Because it's like, this, whoever this is, I don't know why, but I want to laugh, but I don't. But if she tries to, like, work on her manners or be more poised or etiquette, there's something off about it, right? But it's, you know, it's just because it's like, part of it is like she's trying to force it, so that's why it's not natural, because she's not doing it because that's, like, I don't want to say in her nature, right? Because anybody can, you know, but it's kind of like she's only doing it to compare herself to you, because she's like, for some reason, the way she is, she's failing at it. Like, being this kind of woman, it's not getting. Women like this, they're realizing, oh wow, I can't, like, this is not getting me the life, the man, the whatever, the attention that I want. It's not working, right? So, yeah, I really wanted to include the Divine Masculines in this reading, but I hate to say it, like, you guys have your own readings too, but I do feel like this is a karmic woman comparing herself to the Divine Feminines. Like, how too can they be seen as, like, desirable, right? And they're just like, I have all the houses, I have all the jewelry, the clothes, I have the nails, the makeup, and this, but how come men don't want her like that? How come the men aren't looking and flocking, right? And it's just like, because it's more about that. Like, if you're stepping on people for money, and then you're wondering why those same people 333 aren't looking at you or want you, like, do you think it's really about the money? No, it's not. It's more than about the money. It's more than about the materials. It always has been and always will be, right? And that's why this person, people like this, women like this, they're still lost, right? And it's just like, you're competing with the wrong person. You need to be competing with yourself, not Divine Feminines, right? You could be inspired and admire them, but competing with them, that's not going to get you anywhere. That's what this is. Women who are trying to compete with Divine Feminines. What's your problem? I'm going to get one more, and then I'm going to switch the decks. Conclusion Reverse came out again. This person, they're so hung up. They don't know why. I feel like something is like, it's left up in the air. Like, they're so confused. They don't understand. And it's like, do you not get it's more than just putting on fake nails and makeup and doing your hair and clothes and houses and cars and monies, and it's more than that. If you look pretty on the outside, which I'm sure many of these women do, but if you're ugly on the inside, that's the problem. That's it. That's right there. That's right there. That's it. That's it. I mean, so if they were competing with you for looks, right? They got the looks. They're like, well, how come I still haven't, right? How does your heart look? how is your spirit aligned, right? How is your, you know, how do you view your, not just your fellow man, but your fellow sentient, right? Man, woman, child, animal, creature. What's your view on that? And you can't just say, oh, well, this isn't a beauty pageant, right? They can't be like, well, what's one thing you wish for? I wish for world peace. No. Because you can't just say it and then, yay, now give me the attention, you know, now I'm a divine feminine. No, it's more than that. You can't just say it. You know, you can't just say, I wish for world peace, and everybody's clapping. Wow, that she's beautiful. She's a great runner-up. She's a great contestant. No, it's more than that. It's not a beauty pageant. This is not a beauty pageant. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm saying that is because, again, a lot of these women could be very beautiful, absolutely gorgeous even, right? But it's not a beauty pageant because they're just like, I got the looks, I did this, I did that, the materials, this and that. But why do I feel, how come they're still lost? How come they're so confused? How come they still don't love themselves? How come they still don't have a divine masculine? How come they still don't have a partner? How come they're still this? You just did the basic outer work. You just put a Band-Aid on it. You didn't do anything. You know what? I actually wanted to use these, but I grabbed these, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I do need I need more of this though. I feel like my right nostril kind of just like opened up. What time is it? Okay, yeah. The Ten of Swords reverse. That's actually a pretty good card. You know what? I didn't even realize. I forgot that I pulled these out. You okay? Pumpkin pie! She's okay. Hold on. We got the Ten of Swords reverse. I'll be right back. Alright. I got my snack, but I didn't get my drink filled. This is all about like improvement. Ten of Swords reverse also talks about improvement. Yeah, I feel like these are women, or this is a woman that is just trying to like figure out how they can improve themselves, right? Maybe at first there was a competition when they came to the looks, right? And it's like they got the looks, right? They've upgraded their wardrobe, their aesthetic, their face, right? All of that, and they look great. But it's like they can't get anything else, or like they're losing stuff now. They're losing materials. Either they're losing their materials, or it's like it kind of, I don't know, like they kind of like the faucet turned off, they got cut off or something, or it's like if they worked on their looks, right? And it's people are just like, maybe if I work on my looks, I'll too will be treated like divine feminines, right? And maybe at first it works because now they're gorgeous women, right? But now it's like people are just like, oh, you're kind of rotten on the inside. Let me move away from you. They're wondering why. Why are people moving away from me? Blah, 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 blah. But I feel like these are women, or this is a woman that they're trying to figure out how to improve themselves. But I don't think they're doing it the right way. And I'm only saying that is because, like, it's not... I feel like I have to burp. It's, like, right here. Like, I'm trying to talk. Okay. But I feel like it's not... They're not understanding that you can look pretty all you want. You can have the body, you can have the face, you can have the hair. But if you're a shitty person, what did you expect? Because you're not working on that. So I feel like they're trying to improve themselves. You've definitely already improved yourself. You already know, blah, 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 whatever. But I feel like they are trying to. It's just... they're not... They just want to... What's the easiest way that they can improve themselves? What's the easiest way that they can be divine feminine? What's the easiest way that they can, you know... There's also something like they are competing, but they don't want to feel like they're competing. They want to be like on the same level as divine feminines, right? And it's just like, okay, well, now you got to work on the spiritual, the mental, the emotional, the healing, the shadow work, the, you know, all of that stuff. And it's just like, say what now? Right? Now the real work begins, right? What do you mean? I haven't been doing work? No, you haven't. It's more than just looks. It's always going to forever always be deeper than just looks. King of Cups reversed on the bottom. Or, I don't know why I keep saying on the bottom of the deck. We got the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck, actually. So they could be doing this because of a man. So they could be... it's always because of a stupid man. We got the King of Cups reverse that came out. Alright. So, the reason why... So, they thought that if they got their looks up, blah, 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 right? They would be on the same level as divine feminine, right? However, yes, that worked. But now... They're like, what happened? What happened to the attention? It stopped, right? Because it's more than just looks. For some reason, too, this woman feels like there's a man between the two of you, or like she's in competition with you because of a man. I don't think you're paying attention to this man. However, this man is like being cold to her. He doesn't care about her. And I know that sounds really mean. He could be like emotionally abusing her or like emotionally manipulating her. But she's trying to get the attention of a man who could care less about the attention that she gives him. And I feel like this woman is getting like aggravated. She's like very aggravated, irritated, restless, right? Because she has all this energy, right? But she doesn't know, she's not grounding it within herself. She was like putting it all in materials, and like it's like, what am I supposed to do aside from attaining materials? Where am I supposed to put this energy? And they don't know how to put that energy within themselves. Because they don't understand the concept of like self-love, healing, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. These women, or this woman, they're very curious about you, divine feminine. My earlobes itching. They're curious about you. They want to know, like, if you went through some sort of like upgrade or glow up or whatever. They want to know how you did that, because they want to do the same thing too. But it's really to get the attention of us man, and that's kind of like, you're not doing it for yourself, you're doing it for a man, or you're doing it for a woman, right? Which in some cases it's very admirable, romantic, oh my gosh, right? But in this situation, like, they're just having a one-sided competition for a man who doesn't even care about them. And I feel like they're getting very aggravated and irritated because they feel like you know something that they don't know, and they're trying to figure out. They're going crazy. They're racking their brain. This person could even go and ask you, like, how do you become a woman, or like, how do you? I'm hearing like those old school magazine titles, like how to get a man in 10 days and things like that, right? This woman could be like watching you, or like trying to like do something. I feel like this woman is like being like putting things or in your way to like interfere with this man, but it's not even. So put it like this, it's like she's throwing water balloons at you, right? So like if in her mind, if you're walking towards this man, she's gonna throw a water balloon at you, and it hits your pants, and your pants are wet, right? And in her mind, she's like, yeah, now she can't walk to him because her pants are wet. And meanwhile, in your mind, you're like, oh wow, I gotta go home and change anyways because these pants are too tight, or I was uncomfortable anyway, so that actually works out for me because I gotta go home and change anyways. Just little games like that to like try to inconvenience you, or like make things difficult, but it's not really doing anything. It's not. Alright, let me move on. Ace of Swords upright. Oh, 10 of Cups reverse. I know. I fucking knew it. Oh. I don't revel in being right about other people's demise and sadness and depression like that, because it's like, once the problem with that is like, once you're aware of why someone is like depressed and sad, then you're just like, ugh, it's acknowledged, I know it, right? And then you start to feel a little bad because it's like, if you could do something about it, you would, but you can't, so you don't. And it's kind of like an internal battle, like you feel like a bad person, but you know that's not your problem, that's not your business, that's not for you to, you know. So that's why it's like, just because you know something doesn't mean like it's good to know, right? And I feel like in situations like this, it's just easy to tell. So it's kind of like you just know without even trying, and that's like very annoying because it's like, you know. But yeah, with the 10 of Cups reverse and the Ace of Swords, yeah, you know why. Like I know, I knew it. This is a very depressed and sad person. That's their truth. The truth is they're very unhappy, very sad. I'm getting emotionally stagnant as well. They're wasting their time trying to get the affections of a man who doesn't want them. Wasting their time trying to focus on things that really doesn't, you know, like you got 3 houses, but you're crying alone in your bed at night, sad, and you don't know why, right? But you wake up every morning thinking, gotta get that money, hustle, gotta get that money, But then you wonder why, right? You wonder why. I feel like a lot of the themes that's been in my readings lately are breakthroughs, right? Because I did a reading about a man who wanted answers from you to get a breakthrough on like some new inspiration for his life. This woman is looking at you for inspiration on how to improve her life and herself as a woman, but it's not really for herself. It's for the affections and the attentions of a man. So it's like, do I give you the advice, or you know what I mean? So that's another problem too, right? You know why people are asking you for advice, but you also know why they're asking you for the advice. And it's just a whole freaking, it's like a big ass paradox. Alright, let me move on. So that's that, right? I don't know if I showed you the cards. 10 of Cups reverse, Ace of Swords upright, right? I'm also getting that this person, they're in denial of their truth. Like, they don't want to see the truth of themselves, for themselves, to themselves. They don't want to admit it, right? That no matter how much money, cars, and clothes that they have, they're still depressed at the end of the day. They're still sad. They still don't love themselves. They don't know why. They're still chaotic. They have no peace. They don't know why, right? It's a bunch of whys, right? And this is a lost soul. You're not going to find peace, love, and happiness. I mean, granted, like, money does solve a lot of problems. Yes, it does, absolutely, right? Yes, my love. What happened?
I'm supposed to eat my cart and my lunch.
I know, baby. So now you're eating your snack.
Mac and cheese.
You want some macaroni and cheese later?
Yeah.
You want it right now? Okay. Well, let me know.
Yes, I like it. It's a mac and cheese.
No, those are cube cheese, baby.
Cute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mom,
Yes, baby.
these are all cute. Cheese.
Yes. That's mild cheddar. Yeah.
Mac and cheese.
Breakthrough, right? Yeah, they're looking for some sort of something that has meaning, or something that makes sense, or something that, like an aha moment. That's been a lot of people in your energy lately. You've got a lot of people in your energy lately, I've noticed, right? In my week, like the past, towards the ending of the year, I guess I should say, like the last week and a half or so, a lot of people that are looking for aha moments, right, before the year ends, or to have a better 2025, right, for whatever the case it is. And a lot of those people, their aha moments are justified, like, so they might even be granted, right? God might come give them a tap on their shoulder and give them the inspiration, that breakthrough that they're looking for. But then there are other people that they're only looking for a way to beat you and break you down and overpower you and have dominance over you and have one up over you and blah blah blah. And those are the people, it's not justified, because for what? You have no reason to compete against divine feminines, right? And so things like that, it's not going to be tolerated in 2025 or justified, so it's not going to be granted. So these could be people, women, that for all of 2025, they're going to continue to wonder why, oh my god, why, right? And I hate to say it, but until they figure some things out themselves and stop trying to look outside of themselves, they're going to spend another year depressed and sad, and that's not, it is what it is, because they're not going within, they're not looking within, right? I feel like they were looking at the material aspects of their own insecurities, right? Like, let's say if they grew up poor, obviously materials are going to mean safety to them. It's going to mean a lot to them. But after that, what comes next? What happened? Like, are you gonna, like, So are you going to heal like the pain it caused you having to grow up poor, the trauma, the embarrassment, the sadness, the struggle, right? And then now on top of that, the mindsets that you've accumulated because of that, right? The things that you've had to like witness and endure, right? And then like having to get out of that like that lack mindset, right? It's just a whole thing. But I feel like this is something where it was all materials, right? They're good. And now like it's like they have everything materially, but why don't men want to be around them or marry them or love them or be with them or stay with them? Or and it may not even be one man. It could just be men and multiple that are not emotionally invested and women like this, right? They're not. I do feel like it's women like this are questioning why men in general, right? And that's kind of why I feel like I got that quote, like how to get a man in 10 days, like those old cheesy like People magazine like articles and things like that, right? So you know, wow, that was a lot more I don't know, but this is not, jeez, this reading sucks. It does. This is not. I'm gonna get a couple more. I'm gonna switch the deck and then I'm gonna close the reading. Queen of Swords reverse. You gotta be kidding me. Come on. It's so funny. I mean, it's funny to me only because I slipped up saying an air sign, and then I also said that it could be a karmic earth sign with air placements, or an air sign who didn't know why they're losing things or they don't have the things that you have. Then we get the Queen of Swords reverse. Yeah. There's only so much material 3D manipulation that you can do before it starts affecting people mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to where it's not sitting right in their spirit. It's not making sense logically. Emotionally, it's like, this does not feel right. You see? And it's like... Alright, I'm back. Oh, I wish I grabbed more Cheez-Its and a refill on my my tea. She just, whatever, I'll leave her be. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Queen of Swords reverse, right? So there's only so much manipulation that you can do out here to where it starts like affecting people, or like people start like, okay, you have like 3 houses, like that's cool and all, but like, how are you like helping me grow, or like how are you like, where's the kindness? And I'm not saying that just because you have like 3 houses you're not a good person. That's not what I'm saying at all. But there's something about these women that it's like all they care, like, where's the empathy, where's the compassion, where's the understanding, where's the patience, right? Where's the generosity, where's the that gentle, nurturing, divine, feminine touch? They don't have that. These are women that are just like, you know, wake and bake, hustle, grind, right? It's like, that's cool and all, but like, do you know how to nurture babies? Do you know how to care for the old, the elderly, the sick? Are you going to like help a baby bird that fell out of a tree? Right? Are you going to like listen to me when I have suffering and pain? And are you going to like give me an ear to like lean on? Right? It's more to it than just looks and what you have in your pocket. It's always going to be more than that. And I feel like women like this are just like, what do you mean? I have all the money, I have all the looks. What do you mean there's more? Why won't men? Blah, blah, blah. Right? And especially if these are karmic women that are like trying to attract like divine masculine. And they're wondering like, hello, a divine masculine is going to know like, what do you... Alright, put it like this. What do you bring into the table? Other than your looks and your finances. Because if that's all that it was, like... You know, you can have a big house, right? You can have all the looks, you can have all the money, but if you're not there for your person or your people, there's like, yeah, like you're not. How are you connecting, right? And I feel like there's a lack of connection here. Right? Whatever it is that they're trying to get, they know that you know how to get what they're trying to get. And for a lot of these women, it's men. How do I get this man? How do I get the attention of a man? How do I get this? How do I get that? It's not. So their money could be okay, right? Their stability could be okay. But now it's like, oh, where's my man? I've been waiting. Come on. So, I'm just going to leave that because I'm not touching that. It could be a karmic Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, feminine, or a karmic Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I also wanted to say a karmic Aries woman as well. There's something very like detached. Like they're like, these are women that are like emotionally detached, or like they lack, you know, you see it in movies and TVs, or like even out here, like just because you gave birth to your child doesn't mean like you're a mother, right? You know, it's kind of like, and I'm sure the same thing goes for fathers. Just because that child is yours doesn't mean you're a father. It's just, it's more than just a title, right? It's like, you know, it's you can have, there are women that literally birthed children, but they don't know how to be nurturing and patient and understanding and gentle, right? They don't know how to have that nurturing touch to them. Like, there are some women that give birth and immediately, like, as soon as, like, they don't even want to look at the baby, or like they don't want to touch the child, or like they don't want to like hug the child, or, you know, I like, you see it in movies. Like, there are some moms that they give birth and they're like, I don't want to see it, take it away, and they have no interest in being a mom. They have no nurturing bone, mothering bone in their body, right? And it's just like, but the money and the looks they have, they're good on that, right? And it's like, especially if they're looking for divine masculines are going to be looking, can you, if I give you babies, are you going to take care of them? Are you going to nurture them? Are you going to raise them? Are you going to love them? Right? And it's just like, if you can't do that, then you're not what we're looking for, right? Because it's more than just money and look. We're looking for divine feminines, empresses, mothers. An empress, in almost every tarot card, the empress is pregnant, right? And they have either no interest in having babies, or they're just not good with babies, or being a nurturer or whatever. And divine masculine's like, okay, well, obviously you do not qualify, because we're looking for, you know, we want to have babies, and we're looking for those to nurture and raise our children, right? So then we can then lead our women and children, and blah, 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 blah. Nightly prayers. I feel like these women could benefit from some nightly prayers. And collective, you continue to work on your nightly prayers, right? Continue to improve yourself. This is nothing for you to... Here's the thing. Just because they ask you, how do I get a man in 10 days? Like, they could ask you that. They might ask you that, but I don't know. Because realistically, collective, you don't have all the answers, right? You only have the answers that God, the Most High God, is willing to share and give with you. You don't know all the secrets of the world, right? Wow, that's funny. I said it could be a karmic Aries feminine, but we have Aries that came out, so it's first house. It's just, but I don't feel like it's that. I do feel like with Aries, their motto is I am. So how men, karmic men, divine masculine, how they see you, divine feminine, is not how they see these women. And these women want to be seen the same exact way that you are seen. For some of you, it could be men. It could be karmic men that want to so badly, like narcissistic men. Believe it or not, here's a secret. Believe it or not, narcissistic men secretly want to be women. I kid you not. Because why else would you be trying to gaslight a woman for being a woman, right? Unless you want to be a woman. And only people that are jealous be doing that shit. So I truly believe narcissistic men secretly want to be women. All right, but I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to go here about that. But these are, for some of you, these are like karmic women that want to so badly be seen as divine feminines, right? Self, physical body, appearance, first impressions. Aries, the first house, I am, it's about first impressions. You see is what you get. And these women, right, there could have been men like, oh, wow, they look beautiful. Wow, they have this. Wow, they have that. But wait a minute. What's up with their spirit? What's up with their mind? What's up with their heart? What's up with their emotions? No, you don't qualify. Sorry. And they want so badly to be seen as that. That's what I'm saying. You can only do so much manipulating out here before men are just like, that's not sitting well with my spirit. That's not making sense. That doesn't make me feel good. Right? So what do you bring into the table? Right? Like, if you can't keep yourself warm at night, how am I going to expect you to keep me warm at night? You can't even keep yourself warm. It's kind of the whole thing where if you're not happy by yourself, you're never going to be happy with someone else because you're never happy either way. I think I'm going to get 2 more and then I'm going to close it. It says, we tried to set you up, tried to trap you with the baby. What? There's something about a baby trapping here. That could be the setup. So karmic women are trying to set up divine masculines and trap them with babies. So that way they could like... So divine masculines are like, no. But, I mean... Are they really divine masculines if they're sleeping with karmic women? Or they could be on their way to becoming divine masculines, right? And realizing this is not it. So you have these women that are trying to trap masculines or divine, or masculines that are becoming or on their way to becoming divine masculines with babies. But the thing is, it's like, okay, so you have the baby, now what? A lot of these women, they'll do this, they'll trap men with babies, not for the baby, but to keep the man, and the man will still leave. So it's the same, men do the same thing too. It happens with men. Men will try to trap women to keep the women like, I'm gonna be her baby father forever, right? And it's like, joke's on you because I'm getting married next week, right? That's funny, but it works. It's either or. But I feel like these are women that be trying to trap men just to keep the man and wondering why won't, right? And it's like, you can't even be a mom to the children of the men that you try to trap. And you're wondering why the men still don't want you. On another note, I am getting that for you, collective, if this is like really, really more specific about a man from your past and a woman that's trying to compete with you to this man, this specific man was trying to trap you or has been trying to trap you with a baby. and this woman feels some type of way about it, like why won't he trap her with a baby? And that really says a lot about her self-esteem, right? Like, why would you feel some type of way because a man wants to trap another woman with his baby to keep her forever and not you? Why would you want to be trapped? You know, like, that's insanity. I couldn't, like, I don't know. We got the letter D. Could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or a place. But yeah, it's all about that D, I guess. That's all right. Let me 111 intuition. Yeah, use your intuition. Trust your gut. Listen to your heart. For a lot of you divine masculines, you know about these karmic feminines, and to these karmic feminines, you are the King of Cups reverse because you're not showing them the emotions that they want or the attention that they want. And you could be very well aware that these women like this are just trying to trap you with a baby to keep you, or trying to make it seem that somebody divine feminine is doing this. But that's weird though, because if it's divine feminine is divine feminine. She's like the epitome of like a mom and things like that, an empress, right? I feel like these women or this woman could have also been lying to a man, saying, oh, they're going to try and trap you. But there's something here about karmic women being like intimidated by the nurturing abilities of divine feminine. Because it's like, it shows women like this how cold and cruel they truly are, right? So like, if they don't want to see a divine feminine being a mother, because it brings out the nurturing, the loving, the compassion, the patience, right? It brings it out. And that could be these men. They're like, wait a minute, you trapped me to have my baby, but you can't even be a mom to my baby, right? And that it's exposing them in a way, right? And it's just like, meanwhile, divine feminine, that mother instinct, it shows. And these are women that's just like, they were trying to, for some of you, they were trying to stop divine masculines from procreating and having babies with divine feminines, trying to make it seem that they're this and they're that. But like I just said, it just shows, because these women are all about materials and like finances and money and things like that. And it's just like, okay, but can you be a mom? Can you be a housewife? Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you do this? Can you, whereas like, can you kiss my baby's boo-boos and, you know, rub their tummy and give them medicine when they're sick? Can you console them when they have like a broken heart? Can you, you know, whatever, right? And it's really showing them that they just don't have that bedside table manner. They don't have that patience, that compassion. And it's really exposing them. They really feel some type of way, because it's like, yes, you got the looks and you got the money, but can you be a mom? Can you be nurturing? Can you be kind? Can you be generous? Right? Do you have empathy for your fellow sentient man, woman, child, creature? And so men like this are turning their backs from women like this, because it's like, you have money and you have the looks, you're gorgeous, beautiful, hot, pretty, but at the end of the day, you're not. Like, if you had my kid, or if we have pets together, like, you're just cold and cruel, and it shows that they're cold and cruel. And that's pretty much that. That's why these men are not paying attention, because it's like, wow, you fooled us with your looks and your money. But, you know, try to put contracts on your name. Yeah, for some of you, this, like, they try to trap these men with babies and then put them on like child support, or try to put their name and slander to make them seem like they're not men of honor or good fathers or good this or good that, whatever the case it is, right? Just because you got my baby, but you're not getting me. So I don't know why you do that for, right? You got me, but I'm still gonna go. I'm not about to be your baby mama. I'm not about to be your baby daddy. So, right? And it's really exposing them because it's like it shows like you really you did this for just a man, not because you truly wanted that baby, not because you truly wanted to be a mother and nurture and provide and care for and love. No, because they don't have that in them, right? So I think the Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He rescues those whose spirits are crushed. Psalms 34:18. Yeah. I feel like they just turn to God. That's it. Go to church, pray, turn to God. You'll be alright. It's not that serious, alright? So I hope this helps. I mean, I don't know what to make of this, but that's the reading. Bye.